It looks like there's a group of people outside the city. Dick balls. Several sentries from the Yellow City seem to be searching for something around the cliff. Oh, hello there. I can't. If it isn't Lord Decant, did something happen? It's quite an embarrassing situation, really. Why is everyone picking up those glass bottles from the ground? Maybe they're trying to clean the area around the city? Actually, not quite. Please take a look at this. Decant held out the bottle with a poorly written letter inside it. It's a letter in a bottle from across the sea! That's so romantic! Too bad that its contents aren't romantic at all. We, the Seal People, hereby declare war on your lands. The handwriting of this guy is so bad. What is all this about? Are you seriously telling me there's a race of Seal People? Given that it's full of misspellings, we can only assume they meant to write Sea People. Several bottles like this one have washed ashore and have spread unnecessary fear among our citizens. The incredible number of mistakes to contain is also hurting the education of our kids. That's terrible. Some people claim that problems are behind us, so we've been strengthening security around the city. Now I guess you don't have the manpower to spare some men and explore the sea for the message's origin. We could take a look the next time we sail by AyyLmao. Thank you, Sir Alex. That would be of great help. Since it drifted ashore, the bottle must have come from somewhere nearby, right? Yeah, who knows what we may discover? Alex and his wives decided to investigate the origin of the mysterious letters. Alright. Is there like a nearby place for me to set off by a chance? I forget. There's Eddie here. Why did I walk into that one? Wait, where am I meant to go? Is it here? Yep! Maybe? I had no idea that there was an island here! Alex and his wives found an inhabited isle and wanted to explore it. The local flora isn't too different from AyyLmao's. And given the small size of the island, I guess nobody's ever bothered to settle here. What's up, Platinum? There's something weird right here, there! Huh? Alex followed Platinum's figure and spotted the black carcass in the ground. A trash bag? The nerve of some people! Littering the sea is a big no-no! I don't think that's trash. Let's take a better look at it. Platinum, give me a hand. Okay! The group approached the mysterious carcass and noticed that it was shaped like a human-sized squid. Were you the one who sent out those dead threats, war threats? A squid man? It's so big. It must have been a mutated squid man. But what is it doing here? There's a bunch of glass bottles with some paper here. Seems like a bunch of stuff that just washed up on the island. Alex picked up one of the pieces of paper and read what was written on it. We, the Seal People, hereby declare war on your lands. So this guy was responsible for the weird messages that washed up near Yellow City. A mutated squidman landed on this island and tried building his own empire. But no one came to join him and he eventually died alone. Why didn't he go back into the sea? He probably didn't want to leave the land he had claimed for his empire. In other words, he preferred to die rather than giving up his dreams of power. He was real big, but in the end he was as stupid as a regular squid man. Alex had to go sort of solve the mystery of the weird messages washing up near Yellow City. Sort of. He need us more. Don't play with my brain. It's not in its best condition. I guess we can cut out the sword up. We can go back to the galaxy. Let's see what's up. That was short. Unlike me who ran around in places. A mutated squidman, you say? Alex and his wife told the cunt about what is discovered on the deserted island. Here's the squidman corpse. It's all dried up like a mummy now. That's simply disgusting. But it's a real mummy. Maybe it could help ward off evil spirits. At the very least, it may help convince citizens that the culprit was found. Did this problem cause any panic? Not at all. That city is as peaceful as ever. It seems we were worrying for nothing. Hey, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Alex and the girl solved the mystery of the messages in a bottle. Awesome. By the way, Lord Decan. Yes? Your sentries are still picking up a bunch of weird papers from all around the city? Ah, those are flyers that Poppins and he distributes when looking for a sexual partner. Okay. 28 F Yo City. Larger than average clit, looking for M who likes cunnilingus. 19 M Yo City. Quick shot but loads of ammo and a mouthful deal. Holy bauer, these flyers are way too decent. It seems that in Poppins culture, it is normal to find partners using this method. This is way worse than the mutated squidman's messages. Alex and his wives couldn't help but feel a little bit concerned about the fate of the now Poppins infested city, Yellow City. Anyways, I'm gonna search around and check if there's any more quests. And if not, I'm gonna jump straight into lectures. Okay, I checked most of the stuff. I suppose I can go back to my home and do some lectures. Alex's mysterious power. Yeah. One day, after Alex had learned that his late Mauer was one of Epidy's clones. French. The young doctor was busy preparing a mountain of sweets for his wives. Why are you still cooking in the examination room? No worries. We're a private clinic. It's not like anyone's going to complain about a few food scraps here and there. Alex grabbed a lump of creamy dough and divided it into smaller balls. What are you cooking today? Cream puffs and eclairs? They're pastries. What's wrong? I'm pretty sure those are incredibly complex desserts to prepare, even for the most talented chefs. Oh, come on, it's not that hard. Anyone can manage by following the recipe. Yeah, no way. I gave it a try once and couldn't even make a decent dough. Huh? Wasn't it a little too early to throw the towel? Alex continued working on the sweets while his two wives peered over his shoulders with curiosity. I still can't believe that our husband is related to Epity and he's one of Ishtar's descendants. Yep, but he's still a same old Alex. That's exactly why it's so surprising. He didn't even bat an eye when we found out. What is getting fucked silly? Everything as usual. That's good. We always start with the blowy, and then we do it from behind. Latimer! That's a big no-no. That's not something a proper girl should talk about while the sun is still up. Yoragi, keep your... I'm not gonna say anything. So it's fine once the sun is down? Yes! Once the kids have got to bed, it's completely fine. Did we have any children around here? You idiot! I give up. I don't think I'm ever gonna get how Yuragi's brain works. Good. just do that. Don't worry, I've known her since forever and it's a complete mystery to me as well. Wait, you girls are still thinking about that stuff? Who cares if I'm related to Ishtar, really? Alex had entered the living room with a tray full of freshly baked pastries. What do you mean, who cares? Are you seriously saying that it doesn't bother you at all? Pretty much, yeah. Or could it be that you don't love me anymore because I'm harboring some of the Black Ring's power? Come on, I'm your husband. I know you're not like that, right? And if a girl's not mine, I don't see why I should care. Fool. Yes. It's a little embarrassing, but nothing could change how much I love my husband. I can use this. Right, I do mind. I guess I'm gonna pass on the 69. Did you hear that, Alex? Amelia can't wait until tonight and wants to do it right away. What? Why didn't you tell me sooner? Alright, we'll get to it right away. Sis! Stop trying to address me! Are you even listening to what I'm saying? Amelia, that's a big no-no. That's a big no-no, that's not a sellout! You're going to get arrested! Wait, why am I the only one getting yelled at? Because you're dealing with idiots. Alex looked at his wife's baking at the living room and then returned to his pastries. He carefully poked a hole in each of their fluffy puffs and then poured fresh cream inside of them. That's the thing he's gonna do with Amelia after this lecture. I've never seen this being done before. Here, see? You just have to make a small hole and then fill them up like this. Canos? Wow, that looks hard. But isn't that cream a little lacking for one pastry? Are you underestimating them? That's because I'm leaving some space for the chocolate cream I'll add next. The filling's gonna be cream and chocolate? The forever. What's wrong? Did you want the pastries explode because you filled it with too much cream? Are you underestimating him, Carlos? Please don't worry, I'll make sure to dispose of any failed experiments myself. Of course you will. Nah, no worries. It came out just perfect. Carlos. It's just... the feeling reminded me of the power of the golden and black rings. Alex grabbed a dispenser full of liquid chocolate and resumed working on the pastries. I guess that my body is just like these cream puffs. Wink, 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 wink. Very yummy if Platinum munches on it. No. There's no cream inside me, and don't look at me like that. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Pretty sure the dispenser between our legs always lets some out whenever I squeeze it hard enough. Alright, that's enough dirty jokes for today. I'm starting to think that Jiragi may be right. It was your fault, Charo. You forced Amelia to make a dirty joke. He's thinking about how his body is affected by both the Golden Ring's blessing and the Black Ring's curse. Just like this puff filled with cream and chocolate right here. I think that the effects of the two rings residing in Alex's body may be cancelling each other out. In the end, that must be what makes him immune to the hero syndrome. Which gives him the chance to use Medica all he wants to cure other people. That's amazing. His powers mesh together just perfectly. Just like chocolate and cream. I knew it. Alex's powers were different from Asclepius's. Yeah, that's exactly as I thought. Did you fall head over heels for me all over again? You can show me how much you love me tonight if you want. His powers may be perfect, but his personality is dangerously defective. And it's all your fault, Carlos. What the laughs, Alex? Will you sell me? Look, there's a limit to everything. Emilia knew all too well the full extent of her husband's horniness because of her role as his cock slave. Thanks, Charles. The one who originally put up the black rings cards was the high same dish tab. But why did you do that? Speaking of, this is my personal hypothesis, but Alex's face clouded with a serious expression as he sprinkled some powdered sugar on top of the pastries. I think that the hero syndrome is a direct effect of the black ring's curse. The endless diseases plaguing your body, the constant relapses, the inability to cure them. You're right! It's just like one of these effects of the black ring's curses? Wait, but if that's true, what did it mean? Didn't we read about how Ishtab asked her progeny to mate with the Holy Knight's descendants? They probably had thousands of children together? I always thought it was some kind of STD, but yeah, it makes more sense if you look at it as the dormant curse of the Black Ring. The Holy Knight's children were spreading the hero syndrome alongside their powers. Then, does that mean yeah, anyone who can catch the hero syndrome carries some of the Black Ring's curse? Seems to be you, but I'm safe. What are you even talking about? You're my sister? We have the same blood flowing through our veins? If I have it, you have it too! No! So in the end, the hero syndrome isn't even a disease. Yeah, we might as well start calling it Ishtab's curse. Ratna's gonna make sure that we undo that curse. Yeah, we're going to find a way to deal with that. My personal guess is that we have to destroy Ishtab. And that will work, maybe? Nah, that'll be way too easy. We've just solved one of the biggest mysteries of humankind, and our husband is still baking sweets. Yeah! Oh, it's Pepsi! Huh? Alex raised his head with a disinterested moan while... Why do you moan? While pouring hot chocolate on top of the pastries. Wow, they look so tasty! I can't focus with this delicious smell assaulting my nostrils. Sorry? But hey, the K-pops are falling already. I think they came out perfect. Let me get you girls a drink. Okay! I'll get some water for the tea. That is gonna calm out. The girls scrambled through the house to prepare for the impending snack time. In the end, not even the legendary hero syndrome could hold them back from Alex's delicious sweets. A golden ring and a black ring. Kyla remained in the living room while mumbling something to herself. She quietly took a step towards the table and extended a hand to grab one of the pastries. The process of your chocolate cream puffs will be the perfect way to end this conversation. Hey, remember that I'm just like them? You can eat me too if you want. Let's sexual way. Did I destroy your appetite? Kind of? Ow. Ow! Kinda kicked her husband into the shin! I strapped it back into one of the pastries! What the hell, the shin? Hey! Monthly AyyLmao, the Horus anyways. On a fine evening after Alex and his wives had defeated Hamlin. What's up? Cheryl was sprawled on the living room sofa with the magazine in her hands. Dinner will be ready in a second. Could you give me a hand to sit at the table? Ah, is that late already? What's the magazine that interesting? What is it about? It's a special edition of Monthly AyyLmao at the Horus. I got it from Alex. Cheryl closed the magazine and showed Kano the goer with an artistic impression of a Horus. Is it me? Or does that thing look completely different from the statues we saw? What's with those pitch black eyes? Scary! Why is it holding a cow's head? What? Hey, the sketchy quality of their art is the magazine's best part. Oh, clickbait. Question mark? Alex appeared in the living room and gave the cover a fond look. You sure like to wear the things. It's not weird at all! Anyway, please put away that magazine and give me a hand with this pot. Yeah, let me use it as a pot holder so it won't leave a mark on the table. Please don't. It's a precious piece of my collection. Alex is collecting bags? Yep, including poor mags too. Alex, here, there's a pot holder from the kitchen. Thanks. Uragi puts the round piece of wood on the table and Alex lowered the pot on it. Yay! Cream stew! It has gotten a little chilly lately. This is just what I needed to warm up. The cream comes from Granny Tsubaki, and I used pretty much all the leftover meat we had. Wow, it's completely white. Too bad, I like the brown one more. I know, I prepared some of that as well. It's still on the fire, so try this one first. There's another one? Of course. A monochrome dinner would be too depressing. You need at least 3 different colored soups. Why is it about colors now? Wait, 3? There's another one? Yeah, I prepared the tomato soup as well. It's vegetarian, so it tastes completely different from the others. Is Uragi gonna be okay with this? I don't like tomatoes. Bing. Sounds like it's ready! Alex heard the timer beep and rushed to the kitchen. 3 colors. Why are we having 3 different soups? Is that some kind of local custom? Nah, it's just Alex being Alex. Oh, come on, isn't it nice having several dishes to choose from? Besides, I wouldn't make all this stuff if he had fewer mouths to feed. It must have taken forever to cook them all. You really didn't have to. Alex came... Hey! I know you don't like tomatoes, but others might like that. So shh! Alex came back into the living room with another large pot and left it on the table. You negative Nancy. Wow, it's so red! I can smell the tomatoes from here? Huh? That doesn't smell too bad. Kala noticed that the fragrance coming from the pot was somewhat different from the one she hated so much. Raisin's tomatoes are full of sugar. They're so sweet that it tastes somewhat fruity. No way. A tomato is still a tomato. Give it a try. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hot now. You don't like tomatoes? I'll eat it. Let's just say that they're not my favorite food. Kala closed her eyes and inserted a spoonful of soup in her mouth with a trembling hand. Well... No way! It doesn't taste like tomatoes at all? Are you sure you didn't use something else by mistake? Nope. I finally succeeded in my diabolical plan to make Kana like tomatoes. Anyway, eat as much as you want. That's enough for everyone. I can't resist anymore! Can we eat already? Sure, no worries. The other girls joined in the preparations and ready to table in a heartbeat. I ate too much again. Ugh. I wonder how many calories that was. The girls relaxed to their chairs while looking at the empty pots with worry. Sorry. I was so busy eating that I couldn't follow what you were saying. You know, about the Horus. Alex stood up from his chair and started picking up the dirty tableware. I've heard that you were the ones who brought tomatoes into our world. Really? I had no idea? They grow basically anywhere and they don't require much water. There's a theory that they were created to survive long voyages on a spaceship. So the Horus had the technology to create such a delicious vegetable? What was heard that the Horus brought the mother gods to Heinlein too? Well, that isn't surprising given their strange properties. The people living in this type settlement are using Horus technology, right? It sure looked like that. There are so many things that we don't know about the Horus civilization. And everything we've learned so far comes from the records we found in this type settlement. Oh, and at one time, we saw an inscription on their spaceship. About boobies? About boobies. Yeah, like the fact that they could pass through QD's seal. Apparently, they were the ones who let the High Saint and the Holy Knight inside the Dark Fiend. And after that, they mated with this champ and had several kids with her. Right, the people living in this type settlement had Horus blood flowing through their veins. Alex froze in place and opened his eyes wide in shock. I completely forgot about that! So they were like, half Horus? I wonder about that. Most experts theorized that the Horus couldn't crossbreed with us humans. Makes sense. After all, no one's ever seen a half Horus or any of their descendants before. But the records we found in this type settlement said that they had kids with the High Saint. It must be true. Only people with Horus blood could make it past QD's seal after all. Could it be that this type gave birth to their children after merging with the Dark Fiend? She did acquire the power to change the laws of the world. And their progeny may have become identical to regular humans with the passing of generations. Meanwhile, the last pure-blooded Horus died without a trace. So they sacrificed their progeny to stop the Holy Knight's tyranny. Well, that's what we can deduce from Ishep's side of the story. Who knows if it's really true? It could be. It matches the legends we know about. You mean about the Horus? Oh yeah, I read about them in the monthly AyyLmao magazine you lent me. It said that they were aliens who came from outer space and could use a mysterious power called the Force. Apparently they served the Holy Knight, but eventually betrayed them, and then disappeared from the world. Maybe the flunk playboy decided to guard their statues because they used to serve his ancestor. Or they could become alive once they're all set in their place. No, it's just one actually that's missing from one of the tiles. But maybe once they're... Oh, no! Ah, goddammit! My fat stomach! And maybe once that last statue is gonna be placed, everyone's gonna come alive? The horses, I mean? Maybe? We'll see what's gonna happen. Because he used to serve his ancestor? I wonder what's so special about those statues. Maybe they have something to do with their technology or their culture. It probably doesn't matter. Rona sent me a message today. Think that her plan to take down everything is coming along nicely. I see. Anyway, I guess that we'll get to see the statues when we visit the Holy Knight Sanctum again. Yeah, let's hope so. Honestly, I don't care. I already got the chance to study one when we first visited Kalar Village. Alright, did you notice anything strange about it? Yes and no. I mean, I couldn't even tell what it was made of. But the sculpture was so impossibly detailed that it really looked like it came from another world. That's it? Maybe they're just ordinary statues then? I guess? Alex glanced at the table on his way to the kitchen and suddenly froze in place. My monthly AyyLmao magazine! You really used it as a pot holder! Sorry. I left it on the table and someone placed a pot on it, I swear. Joel! I told you I'm sorry! Like that's enough that don't make sense! You will have to pay me back with your body and let me fuck you silly until morning. Oh no! Yeah! Little did Alex know that the 6 Horus sessions were the keys that would bring the world to the brink of destruction. That went through my mind a little bit, honestly. Besides, them coming alive or something's gonna happen once all the sessions are gonna be placed. Oh boy. Anyways, I'm gonna end the episode here. And next episode we're heading to somewhere around here. We'll stay tuned.